How to use Zapier for beginners. Easy tutorial. Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video, I'll show you guys how you can get started with Zapier. Now, we all have heard that in one zap, the people are automating their work, but what do they mean by that and how can you do it as well? Now, Zapier is an online tool that allows you to connect multiple different platforms all together. So let's say that I have a Shopify store running and I'm trying to start email marketing with MailChimp. Instead of having to run around and wonder about how I'm going to, mix and melt these two different platforms together, instead, I can use Zapier. Zapier would allow me to access my abandoned carts and send them emails via MailChimp and much more. So let's get started. Now, with this, you will see that Zapier provides solutions for multiple different types of teams, and they have multiple use cases. You can do lead management, also create your sales pipelines, create marketing campaigns, customer support, product and data management, as well as project management, tickets, and incidenting. Click on sign up on the top right to get started with Zapier. For this, firstly, you're going to enter your email address like so, and then you're going to enter your first name and then your last name. So once you've done that, you're just going to log on. So I have created my account previously, so I'm just going to log on over here. And once we've done that, we can click on continue to proceed with our Zapier account. Now, this is what your Zapier account is going to look like. On the left, you're going to have a panel, a control panel, that allows you to create different types of zaps, run your tables, run interfaces, as well as your chatbots and your canvases. Then below that, you also have apps, so you can connect multiple different applications. Now, to get started with Zapier, you primarily do have to connect your apps first because that is what allows you to automate your work. So, whatever work you're trying to automate, you want to connect that. Click on apps on the left and then click on add connection. Once you do that, you can search for an app. Let's say I want to search for Shopify over here, and then I can click on Shopify. Once I click on Shopify, a pop-up will appear for you guys, and you're going to connect to your Shopify store over there. You can choose to really connect to any platform. I'm going to build a Instagram automation and I'll show you guys the other automations that you can also build with Zapier. Now, once you do that, you will see a section of zaps on the top left. Now, you have shared zaps that you can create as a team, as well as personal zaps that you can create. So you can create a personal folder to create automations for your personal brand or your personal business. Now we're going to just click on create and we're just going to create our first zap over here. This is going to be present in our default folder. Now with Zapier, they have a new function, which is basically Zapier's Copilot AI. This allows you to automate your work whenever you are trying to, automate one function. Instead of having to manually set that up, you can actually use Copilot to firstly create your entire zap for you, and then you just link your accounts. So you guys can see there's even an example when I add a reaction to a Slack message, create a card in Trello. So let's say when I add a reaction to a Slack message, create a task and click up. So let's say I want to run this. So what this will do is that Copilot will basically analyze the message that I have provided, and you will see it will provide me the steps to create this automation. I can click on add all steps and this will just make it easier. Now I will click on connect Slack over here and I'm going to be connecting my Slack account obviously to fulfill this. So we're going to click on allow to allow Slack and Zapier to be connected. And the best part about using Zapier is that because it is so trusted and safe, it is really easy to just connect your accounts without having to worry about security or privacy. So I'm going to click on sign in on ClickUp as well. And in a new window, I will be able to connect to my ClickUp application. So I just have a pop-up on my screen which is allowing me to connect to ClickUp. And you obviously want to connect to the account that you want to create the tasks in. You don't want to, link to a different account. You want to link to that particular account. So over here, I'm just connecting to ClickUp. And it's taking a little bit of time for my ClickUp account to be verified and connected. So I'm just going to connect a new account because the old one is taking so long. So I'm going to click on Connect to Workspace and we're going to wait. And now that our account has been connected, you will see we have our action. And now we can set up how we want this automation to work. So a new reaction is added in Slack. Now, over here, I can choose a test to test this out, as well as the specific reaction value. So let's say whenever I do a thumbs up reaction within a particular channel, whenever I do a thumbs up reaction in my marketing channel, then I want to create a task. So I will just click on over here and click on continue. Now, once I've done that, I can go into ClickUp and I can set up where I want the task to be created within ClickUp. So I can choose a value within my workspace, which is going to be my Jane Doe workspace. Within that, I want to add it into my Insta management, and then I can choose a particular folder as well as a task name as well. So for that, we are going to add the task name as well as the list we want it to be added to. So we're just going to proceed over here like so. And then after that, we have our task name, and then we are going to connect this over here. And then once we have completed all the trigger steps, we can click on test, and then we can click on test trigger to be able to test this trigger. So currently it has file retrieval issues, obviously, because I haven't set these up properly. But to do that, you just have to complete all the valuable information that Zapier requires. Once completed, you will see your Zap will be created, and then you can publish it by clicking on the top right. And you will see on the left, you will also have all of your linked assets, your details, notes, change history, Zap run, and the status of any Zap. This allows you to overview any of your working Zaps as well as turn Zaps off when you no longer need them. So I had a previous Zap where I would create ClickUp tasks for new Instagram performance tracking, and I can turn that off to get started with getting those same tasks added into my ClickUp space. This is really helpful, especially when you're trying to test something out for a particular duration. Then after creating Zaps, you can also go into the tables section on Zapier. In the tables section on Zapier, you will be able to engage in a different format to create a database tool that allows you to automate your data in one place, especially if you're just using Excel and if you're uncertain about your data management, using these types of tables can just help you in creating a better list, a better management system. This includes creating contact lists, to-do lists, inventory management, and much, much more. So I hope you guys found this video helpful and you are now able to get started with Zapier. And if you're looking to get started, you can get started for free with 100 tasks per month, as well as unlimited Zaps that you can create. And with the professional version starting at $19, you can create multi-step Zaps, premium application hookups, as well as email support. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe.